Can you tell me about CAR, your thoughts, how you're trading this, and what you would not advise, but what you would maybe mention to help other traders out there?
Sure. And one of the brighter traders around that many of the viewers will know, Short Bear, wrote a wonderful tweet about this, really illustrating the details that I urge them to read. But it's a lot of what I've been talking about. The reason I haven't shorted the stock. So there's nothing I like more than a parabolic short, right? Which I guess is what you're referring to. So I did short SMCI aggressively. I did short MicroStrategy aggressively. Even the day Tilray hit 350, I said it's
Mhm.
going to 150. I haven't done this one, and for a few reasons. But first and foremost, it's because the size of the float makes the risk greater than the reward. And a lot of people keep looking at the float, suggesting they have a 5 million share ATM, but what they're not looking at is that it's controlled by two hedge funds. And those funds have dealt in swaps and created an even smaller float and forced people to actually continue to buy the stock. So it's one of those short parabolic kind of opportunities that may not be an opportunity because it's frankly so small, and it's just one of those snowball effects that right now everyone who's not doing the research on what they're trying to short is getting their butt handed to them. They cover, it goes higher, then the next person does it, and until people finally look at the situation and say, okay, we need more shares in the float. We need them not to do an ATM, but to actually announce numbers and scare the living daylights out of people, assuming they're negative. We need them to register more shares. Then, frankly, then maybe it's an opportunity. I've avoided it, except I said, how can I not take a shot? I can't have this rule in my life. Because when I do a parabolic short, I'm sized up and it takes all my attention. There's there's a very good shot of missing a lot. So I need to know it's going to work, or there's no guarantees, but I feel good about it. This one I said I can't do that because I don't think it's a great short. Float's too small. So I did puts. And I said I'm willing to lose one time if these don't work, and that was well over 100 points ago, and they didn't work. In terms of actually going after it on the short side, I haven't done it once. I might have like maybe a month or two ago, and made like 20 points intraday, some dumb
Mhm.
trade and covered. But I actually have been, excuse me for saying the term, but advising people ignore it.
Okay.
One, it's way too small a float, and frankly, something like this can continue. Two, if you're wrong by 200 or 300 points, and your original thesis was it's going to pull back 200 points, the risk reward never adds up. A lot of traders forget it's all about risk reward. So to be down 200 or 300 to make 100, that's not a good trade. That
No,
makes
I agree.
absolutely no sense. And at this point, that's what a lot of people have been doing. So as insane as it feels, I've been ignoring it. And then finally, there's nothing I like better than a gap, right? Like a gap on a fourth or fifth or sixth day to short into for at least a short-term reversal, even if it's just for the day. We haven't been gapping.